Again, thank the good Lord for that. Great competition, man. Heard some pads popping. It was really, really good to see coming off a bye week and getting our edge back. I thought we really knocked the crap out of each other today, man. Saw some high-speed collisions. Saw some big plays defensively and offensively. And, man, that was a full-fledged get after it day. I think our kids have really embraced our culture and the physicality of it and how we do things, and that's good to see, too. We continue to add depth. You can see some young guys. Like I said, man, we're into our 6th week, and they're really starting to get it and add value and could add some more depth down the stretch, because we can play those guys in 4 games if we had to. If we get banged up a little bit more and still save a year, and if we got to play them more than that, we got to. But excited about where we're headed. Unbelievable opportunity this week, playing an opponent, that's been picked to win the West or finish second in the West by everybody. Big underdogs again. We're on the road. So tremendous challenge, and looking forward to that challenge and going over there and trying to continue to build this program. So I'll open it up.
You guys played a great defense, obviously, in Tulane 2 weeks ago. Task gets no easier this week. Great front 7, front 6 from what I can see.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about their defense and maybe has Coach Wood changed it up much what they're doing?
Yeah, so, you can tell it's a combination of Coach Wood and Coach Sumrall. Coach Sumrall was with Mike McIntyre for a long time and, with Coach Stoops at Kentucky, and they're a 3-down team that does some different things. And then Coach Wood was with Nate Woody, and so you can see some Nate Woody, and you can see some Stoops, you can see some McIntyre in it. We've coached against all those guys in the past, and you can see how they've done a great job blending that together. They play extremely hard and physical. They've got some really older guys that have played a lot of football. Marshall's a great player. I actually recruited his brother out of high school. He was a great corner at North Alabama, man. I didn't get him, but boy, he terrorized me for years. He was an unbelievable player, an undersized DB that played, and he plays the same way. So you can tell it's in their family genes. Number 5 in the trenches really wreaked havoc on us last year. And they got more players than that. They play really hard and physical out of their 3-down front and really get after you. It's just been, a gauntlet for us because we've played Liberty, who's awesome on D. We've played Miami, who's been really good on D, got great players. Tulane's phenomenal on D. And, now Troy, is really good on D. So it's kind of more of the same for us. But we got great respect for them and what they do.
How do you prepare for the uncertainty that they have at quarterback this upcoming week?
I don't think it changes. You know what I mean? I think both kids are similar, in styles. I don't think their offense changed much last week when Daggy came in. We got great respect for both kids. Both kids have played a lot of football, so they're experienced, and I don't think you'll see their offense change much regardless.
Coach, you're coming off of that win at Tulane, and you can probably say that Tulane and Troy are practically the same opponent, good on defense, good offenses. How important is it for the team just to be able to go on the road and beat Tulane, just coming into this game, practically playing the same opponent? Does it give you an extra bit of confidence?
I don't know about that. It was a big win, but it was 2 weeks ago now. You know what I mean? Like, it's over and done with, and we've got a new challenge, and a new – the great thing about life and football nowadays with the way the world moves so fast and social media is, you do something great on one day, you get accolades for it, and the next day you either do it again or you fail and everybody thinks you're not any good anymore. So, you have to wake up every day and prove it every day. And so we've kind of moved on from that. I think experiences in life do build confidence, and we have gone on the road and won a game versus a really good team, so we've got more confidence we can do that. But this is a new and intriguing challenge all in and of itself.
What kind of measuring stick will this be for you guys? I guess with the first conference game in the Sun Belt, team you played last year when things weren't really functional yet. What kind of measuring stick is this going to be for you guys?
Well, I think it'd be, if we lose, it's not the end of the world with where we're building the program. If we win, it's obviously a huge step forward because, nobody really talks about us ever in the Sun Belt West. Nobody really gives us any credit. We're always big underdogs. And that's probably what we should be, right? We've earned that through our play over the last 3 years. To be thought of differently, we have to, our reputation and our actions have to do different things. So to go over there and play well in that environment and possibly get a win would obviously change a lot of people's opinions of us. We're not going to be a finished product either way. We got to keep working. It's early in the season, our first conference game.
How have you seen the progress in the running back room, particularly
Yeah, I think Janari's playing well. You know, he just hadn't gotten the opportunities. We've had limited number of snaps the last few games because of Northwestern State, a lot of explosive plays. And then Tulane, we didn't get our first 3 short yardage situations to extend drives. So we had less than 60 snaps. So Janari hasn't really gotten in a groove, but I feel like Janari's practicing really well. He had a good day today. Frank's playing really well. And Chandler Pittman's coming on, you know, and I think we're in a good situation right there. Kenyon Clay's an unbelievably talented young man that's got 3 games left and still can redshirt. You know, if we stay healthy, that's probably what we're going to do with him, even though he is as talented as anybody. I just don't believe in burning a kid's year on a few snaps. But if something happened to change it, that could certainly change.
Will, y'all got a lot of production during camp at the field wide receiver position. Can you talk about where y'all are at that position right now?
Yeah, you know, Frog's playing well. He got his first catch the other night. Nobody's gotten as many catches as we would like through our quarterback change and transition. Again, we've gotten a limited number of snaps. We had a bunch of guys catch balls versus Northwestern State, but we rotated a lot of them, so nobody had big stats. Brownlee and Caston had good games versus Tulane, and Frog got his first catch. I think you'll see him continue to catch more balls as the year goes on, but he's playing well.
Will, in your view, I guess what are the cultural ingredients to a team that plays well on special teams?
Well, I think number one, it's got to start at the top with the head coach, and it does from the moment we got here. We talked about if you're going to start on O&D, you have to be heavily involved in at least 2 special teams units. So that was the standard that was set from the opening team meeting. And then you can't lie. You have to stick to that. And outside of unbelievable circumstances, we pretty much do stick to it. You know, like right now at inside linebacker, we're kind of divvying from it. But our kids understand we've been up front with that because we're thin at that position. You know, and then our kids, you have to show them statistics in NFL, you know, how much it matters statistically to win games, but also how if they're going to play in the NFL, they're going to have to do it and put it on tape. And we got so many instances, you know, right now with guys from Southern Miss that are in the NFL, and we get them to text message and show, like, man, if you can't play in the kicking game, they won't take you. They won't keep you. And so it's just what we talk and preach every day. And I'm heavily involved, you know, in punt and kickoff return, so they see me in there too. They know it matters to me, and I just think it's just part of got to be what you do.
Coach, through your career, you had the ability many times to play rotate 9 and 10 guys on the offensive line during the course of the game?
I would say that's very rare in year 2 of a program. What we've done from a recruiting standpoint and getting Sam Grigg here and a coaching standpoint and Ankar and developmental has been unbelievable to be able to do that in year 2. Very few programs can do that anywhere, especially in year 2 in the trenches. What you're looking at right now is we're playing 9 O linemen consistently, and we're playing 7 D linemen consistently in 3 spots. If you count the jacks in it, we're playing 10 D linemen consistently. So, like, that's an unbelievable job of recruiting, developing, and coaching in year 2. Because when you look at the Alabamas, the Georgias, and those guys, that's what they do. And that's what we want to get to at the Group of 5 level.
Coach, coming off the bye week, what's the overall health of the team coming into this game?
I think good. You know, I mean, obviously everybody knows the guys that we've hurt and lost for the year, but the guys we're playing with are healthy and ready to roll. You know, so. Everybody good?
Thank you,
Appreciate
Coach.
it, guys.